a classical commentary on how we can support and boost local tourism. But now let's talk matters adventurer. Every man is born an artist, and since everyone is born an artist, majority of us practice art in different formats. But it comes a time where you as an individual, maybe you need to convert this art into money. How do you do that? Well, Cindy Zolani managed to do that. This is her story. Cindy Zolani has always been passionate about art.
I've been doing art. It's been a hobby since I was a child. Yeah, and for as long as I can remember, since I think as soon as I could pick up a pen or a pencil, I've been drawing, I've been painting, and I was one of those children who'd get into trouble for drawing on the walls and drawing in books and stuff like that. So it's been something that I've been doing for a long time.
But turning this passion to business was more of an urgency.
And I only started doing it professionally in 2016 when my husband fell sick. So it turned into a profession then because it was the only other thing I could do apart from my other profession. Before I became an artist, I was in aviation, I was a pilot, and I was partially a flight instructor just before that happened. Before then, my husband was taking care of everything. But after that, I had to step in his shoes and become the breadwinner, and this was the only other thing I knew how to do.
In this new space, she had to find a niche for her art.
So I had to approach this differently, and that was asking myself, like, what is missing from the scene? What do people need that I can give? Or do I have something that people need? So how I got into teaching was the fact that, you look around and you find there are art schools in Nairobi. We have a whole bunch of art schools in the place. But most of the complaints I was hearing was someone doesn't have time. I don't have time to go pick up my child from school and then drive them to art school and pick them up again and bring them back home. All that traffic, and if someone could bring them to me, deliver the art lessons. And so I thought, there's a gap. So let's approach it from this side.
Apart from teaching, the COVID-19 disruption pushed her into the corporate field.
I had to think differently. And it was a case of everybody has moved anything that is anything onto Zoom and Google Meets and Microsoft Teams, all these online forums. But I didn't know how to make it online without it being another YouTube video, So what I did was put a different twist to it. So for example, I had the whole, during the COVID period, I had the whole wine and paint events, mostly on Zoom. So you have these corporate events, you have these corporate groups, corporates, different people, banks and stuff like that. They want to do a whole team building exercise. So let's have you coming in with your wine, coming in with your art supplies, and I'm bringing the lesson. So it's a whole one by one, step by step. And you guys, I basically guide you on creating your own masterpiece without you having any prior experience whatsoever.
She says for artists to break into the corporate space, there needs to be a mind shift.
We understand that corporates, and maybe I'm wrong, but they may be a little traditional. So you find that if your style of art includes a whole lot of, say, I'm not critiquing this, but if it includes a whole lot of nudity and shock art, that type of thing, then maybe it may not work so much with the corporate world. Speaking a language that everybody understands. If you're going to be professional with everybody, it's going to require that, if you're doing billing, you may have to get receipts and deal with them on their level of understanding. You're going to have to invoice them and stuff like that. And maybe this is something you're not used to doing. And because personally for me, when I do commissioned artwork, when I do, say, art classes, I rarely write receipts, I rarely send invoices and emails. But when you're dealing with corporates, this is necessary, is when you receive your payments through checks and you need to familiarize yourself with how all this stuff works. Because otherwise you're basically groping in the dark, trying to do something that you're not too familiar with. So being professional means, meet them in the middle. They're coming to you, so you're going to have to go to them as well and find out how it is they run their stuff, because they are bringing you, when they hire you as an artist for a corporate event, they're bringing you into their world so that you can show them how your world works and not the other way round.
For the year 2021, she says she will focus further on her niche.
Running with it. Yeah, you have this corporate events, the whole wine and paint thing. I have a whole lot of it on my social media. So wine and paint, corporate events, art classes, and different things that we branched into during the quarantine period. I'm going to focus on marketing and running with it, because if you find something that is working, what you have to do is tend to it as much as you can. Don't think it was a one-off flash in the pan. Put your best.
Well, right now we want to delve into a different discussion, matters real estate sector.